Hi boys and girls, this week we're going to be starting a new science lesson on plants. This is a great time of year to talk about plants. It's one of my favorite things we do in kindergarten, and it's a great time of the year because the season is spring. And spring, hopefully you've been noticing outside, is when plants and flowers really start to grow and bloom again after the very long winter of them resting and waiting for the chance to get sun and air and water and a little bit warmer weather to start growing. So we're going to do a bunch of different activities and lessons this week on plants for our science lessons. And today we're going to focus on the different parts of a plant. So I've got our poster here with all different parts of a plant, and let's go through all of them. We're going to start down at the bottom because this is where everything begins for our plant. And this little round thing here is a seed. And I know you've heard of that word before, seed, because we've talked about it with our apple life cycle. We've talked about it with our pumpkin life cycle as well. And we will talk about a plant life cycle in the next couple days as well. But let's start with what a seed actually does. So this seed is what the plant grows from. Without a seed, you can't have a plant. So the seed is what the plant grew from. And if you notice here, this is our grass line. This is the soil, the dirt, and the seed is planted and grows underneath the soil, underneath the dirt grass line. So the seed is what the plant grew from. Then you'll notice that we've got all of these things growing out, growing down and off of the seed. And those things are called roots. And what a root does for a plant, a root soaks up water from the ground. Water is one of the things that a plant needs to grow. So the root goes down into the ground and it soaks up all the water that it can find in the ground and sends it up through the plant to help it continue to grow. So first we had the seed, where the plant grew from, and then we just talked about the roots. And again, the root's job is to soak up water from the ground and send it up through the plant to help it grow and bloom. Now let's talk about this big thing here. This is called the stem. Now the stem grows from the seed, and if you notice, it grows, and as it grows bigger up, it breaks through the ground, it breaks through the soil and the dirt, and starts to grow up, and this is when we usually really start seeing a plant grow. And the stem's job is it carries the water. It takes the water from the roots and sends it all the way up to the different parts of the flower to again help it grow and bloom stronger and brighter. So the roots are soaking up the water, and then the stem is how it travels, how the water is carried to the leaves and the different parts of the plant. Awesome. Seed, root, and now we just talked about the stem. We also have a leaf on a plant. Leaf, or more than one leaf, we have leaves on our plant. And a leaf's job is to soak in the light from the sun, and the air that's all around us, to make food for the plants. So a plant needs food just like you and I do, but a plant's not going to eat sandwiches and cereal and cookies. What a plant needs to live is water, and we know the water comes from the ground, and it also needs light that comes from the sun, and it needs air. That's what the food is that a plant needs to grow. And the leaves on a plant soaks up all that sun, soaks up all that air, and sends it to the plant to keep making it bloom and grow. Good. So that was our leaf, our stem, our root, and our seed. That brings us up to the top part, the part that we usually see and that we usually focus on when it comes to looking at a plant, and that is the actual flower or the petals that grow from the stem. And what the flower and the petals do is it makes new seeds to continue this life cycle of a plant. And again, over the next couple days, we'll talk more about what the exact life cycle of a plant is. But we know right away that it starts with a seed, and the flower and the petal's job is to keep making new seeds so that that life cycle will continue. So here you see you've got your petals, and usually in the middle of the flower, in the middle of the petals is where the new seeds grow. And those seeds then travel from place to place. Maybe the wind blows some of the seeds off of the flower. Maybe a bird lands on the flower and collects the seed and flies it to a new place. And that's how the seeds travel from place to place to start growing another new plant. So that is our poster for parts of the plant. I hope it makes you understand a little bit more about a plant. Maybe when you go walking outside next time, or even if you have some plants in your house, take a look at the different parts and see if you can really name them and understand which part of the flower and the petals and the seeds. What does the stem do? What does the leaf do? And let's talk about seeds and roots as well, because without seeds and roots, the plant could not even grow. Hope you enjoyed this and keep working hard this week in science, and we're going to learn a lot about plants. Thanks, boys and girls.